How to replace the thermal paste in a laptop. At the request of fans, today we're replacing the thermal paste on the Lenovo Legion Pro 5 Gen 8, 2023. Tutorials for replacing and upgrading thermal paste on laptops are available in the main tutorial collection on our homepage. You can also comment with your model if you need specific guidance. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Step 1. Get tools ready. Many tools are needed to replace the laptop's thermal paste. Apart from the thermal paste and thermal paste cleaning wipes, some gadgets can help you to disassemble the laptop much more easily. If you don't want to buy them separately, you can find our total solution combo in our profile. Step 2. Remove the laptop case and battery. Before you start disassembling the computer, it's highly recommended to wash your hands or wear gloves or an anti-static wristband to eliminate static electricity. Place your laptop face down. Use a PH00 screwdriver to remove the 10 screws securing the bottom cover. It's advised to use a magnetic mat to avoid mixing or losing screws. Prepare a triangular pry tool and spudger. Inserting the triangular pry tool at the hinge area and sliding it around the edges. Once inserted, gently pry up and down to make it easier to remove the bottom cover. After removing the bottom cover, use a spudger to disconnect the battery cable by pushing outward on both sides of the connector. After disconnecting the battery, hold down the power button for 15 seconds to discharge any remaining electricity. Step 3. Remove the heatsink and old thermal paste. First, remove the heatsink armor on both sides. Use a spudger to disconnect the fan power cables. Remove the 4 screw securing the cooling fan. Loosen the 6 captive screws securing the cooling module in a diagonal sequence. Use a high-quality screwdriver, such as the Kooling Monster Combo 01, and apply vertical pressure to prevent stripping the screws. Gently lift the heatsink by applying slow, even force on both sides to remove it. To clean the old thermal paste more efficiently, we recommend using Kooling Monster Clean 01 thermal paste cleaning wipes. If you're worried about getting your hands dirty, you can use the disposable gloves included in our kit. Here you can see, the thermal paste on the processor has dried up after years of use, reducing its cooling efficiency. It needs timely replacement. Step 4. Clean the fan. Use a PH000 screwdriver to sequentially remove the screws from the fans on the cooling module, with 5 screws on each side, totaling 10 screws. We use an anti-static brush and compressed air to clean dust from the fan blades and heatsink module. When using compressed air, maintain a small distance to avoid spraying liquid. Compressed air helps clean intricate areas, significantly improving dust removal efficiency. After completing the cleaning work, reinstall the fans on both the left and right sides in order. Step 5. Apply thermal paste. Here we used Kooling Monster Cold 01 High Performance Thermal Paste. Apply an appropriate amount of thermal paste on the surfaces of the CPU and GPU. After applying the thermal paste, you can use the spatula to evenly spread out the thermal paste and remove the excess. You can also use the pea-size method if you like. Step 6. Reassemble your laptop. Reassemble the laptop in reverse order. Carefully place the cooling module back into position. Use a PH0 screwdriver. Tighten the screws in numerical order to about 70% tightness, then fully secure them afterward to avoid over-tightening. Reattach the fan screws and reconnect the fan power cables. Reattach the heatsink armors on both sides. Finally, reconnect the battery cable to the motherboard. Place the back cover back on, ensure all clips are secured, and tighten all the screws. Follow and subscribe to Kooling Monster and let us know which laptops to demo this process with next.